Welcome to Fighting Stats, the ultimate channel for MMA fans who love statistics and betting breakdowns. I'm your host, Art C, and I'm here to get you ready for the upcoming UFC fights. In this series, I'll be watching tape and providing my real time analysis on how I think the fights are going to go. I'll be watching for fighters' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and overall strategies, pairing that with Fighting Stats' exclusive UFC stats not available anywhere else to give you a prediction on how I think the fights are going to go and ultimately who's going to win. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. I'm your host, Art C, and today we are taping the Gilbert Dorino Burns side. He fights Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 299. So we're going to get the fight tape started here against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Gilbert Burns actually coming off of a TKO loss to Kamaru Usman in his last fight. So this is the return for Gilbert Burns. I went back to watch that fight with Kamaru Usman. Gilbert Burns actually finding the knockdown in round number one, winning round number one, and then Kamaru Usman coming back in round number two, picking apart with the jab, which is important. Kamaru Usman started to find his range with landing the jab, and then in round three, actually dropping Gilbert Burns with the jab and finishing him on the ground there. So again, this is coming off of that TKO loss here against Wonderboy Thompson, a striker. So we are looking for how Gilbert Burns deals with these strikers, how he gets them down to the ground. Megan Fox in the background caught my eye right away. Okay. All right, Gilbert Burns in orthodox. Stephen Thompson in orthodox. He has a wide base. Going to be a karate fighter here. Obviously Wonderboy's going to want to keep the fight standing. Gilbert Burns going to have a huge edge on the ground. Let's see if he can get the fight down to the ground there. So one of the things to know against Gilbert Burns, he's a high-level BJJ guy. Because of that, I think it takes away a lot of the kicks from his opponent. Wonderboy, obviously a karate guy, a lot of high-level kicks, but with the threat of the takedown, you really got to consider what strikes you're throwing at him. So here's Wonderboy. They're circling around. They haven't thrown anything a minute into the fight. I do think it takes away a lot of high kicks. Some of the low kicks there, you see Thompson going for an outside low kick, lands early. Burns has a nice outside low kick as well. Burns trying to close the distance a little bit, throwing some big overhands here. Ooh, throws that left high kick there as well. We watched the Gilbert Burns versus Tyron Woodley fight as well before the Kamaru Usman. Similar thing where Tyron Woodley's striker, heavy-handed, decent takedown defense, but Burns able to get the fight down to the ground. I think 5 minutes of control time in that fight. Burns actually winning unanimous decision. I don't think he lost a round in that fight. So here Burns is in on a single leg here. Wonderboy defends up against the fence here. So let's see the takedown defense of Wonderboy Thompson here. What Gilbert Burns does it here against the fence. So head on the inside, switches to a single, back to a double. Trying to step over for that leg. Wonderboy reacts, puts the leg right back down. Nice job. Already booing up here, so... So right now with Burns with the cage pushing here, let me fast forward some of this. Yep. Cage pushing. There's a decent amount of cage pushing here. Burns double changes for another. For that double leg. Wonderboy reacts, pummels. Does he give up on it? Okay, hold on here. So from here, trying the switches to a single leg, grabs a single leg, grabs Wonderboy down. Now it's Burns on top. 2 minutes 2 minutes left in round number one. Gilbert Burns on top in full guard. Half guard. All right, so let's see what Gilbert Burns does here on top. So yeah, now they're in half guard. Okay. Burns is hooking the leg. Wonderboy's trying to wall walk his way back up. Body head for Burns. So let's see if Wonderboy Thompson can get up from this position here. You remember there's 2 minutes on top for Burns. He's burned through 40 seconds of that already. Wonderboy trying to post up on that left arm. Gilbert Burns going to try to rotate him, I think, make him parallel with the fence, take away the post. Trying to reach for that. No, now he's going to be able to wall walk his way back up. Gilbert Burns going to have to try to pull him off of the fence here with the body lock. Or trying to step back. Ooh, some big shots here from Burns. Wonderboy uses it as a get up now. Now Wonderboy back up to his feet. So it took 1:20 for Wonderboy to stand back up. Burns had some ground control time. So here he's controlling him up against the fence, wearing on him a little bit. Fast forward, and the round's done. So not much happened there. It was mostly Gilbert Burns attacking the takedown for the most part up against the fence, then got him down to the ground, and then they were on the ground. Was about 1:20 of ground control time. Here's the takedown from the single leg. Steps over into side control there, and you get some couple of shots here from Gilbert Burns lands. Oh, lands a left hook from Burns. Whew, sloppy stuff from Gilbert Burns, but doesn't have to worry about the takedown, so he can throw everything he can at him. So round number 2, Burns in southpaw or orthodox. Thompson counters in orthodox right now. Wide stance, outside low kick. Wide base here for Gilbert Burns. Wide base for Thompson. Right now they're standing in kicking range. Burns goes high. So when I'm watching this, I'm thinking about Jack Della Maddalena, where we watched that fight tape. There's nowhere near what the type of striker that Thompson is. Thompson more of a kickboxer, Jack Della Maddalena more of a boxer. Gonna want to get in close here, so I am thinking about that. But watching that striking here of Thompson able to pick his spots on the outside, Burns gonna have to close the distance to try to get the fight down to the ground. Looks like Thompson's trying to set up a kick. Yeah, there's one there. Outside kick from Burns. And this is a 3-round fight, so looks like Burns won that first round. And again, it's just from the grappling exchanges. Even though Thompson survived, kept the fight standing for the most part, didn't get into any trouble there, you have to give the round to Burns because of the control time. Alright, they're both here still dancing here. Megan Fox distracted me in the background. Wonderboy throws a left kick, switches back to orthodox. Halfway through the fight here, not much has happened. Wonderboy looking to counter. Burns still circling on the outside here. Goes high kick, blocked. Let's fast forward some. Okay, now so Burns blitzes forward here. So spin kick for Thompson. Burns coming forward. Oh, it looked like he was going to set up a right hand there from Thompson. Ducking under, level change, right hand there. Outside low kick from Burns. Switches to southpaw, does Thompson. Lead right hands there from Burns. Outside low kick from Thompson. Outside low kick from Burns. Minute 3 here. Nothing really happened yet in round number 2 that's sort of definitive for either side. Push kick counter there from Thompson. Bouncing back, level changing, throwing hips. Oh, nice level change there from Burns. So bounce. He's waiting for, both of them sort of counter punching here. Thompson finally commits to a 1-2. Gilbert Burns automatically drops down, underleg, gets the single leg. Thompson able to pull it right back out. So even money on the live line here. So this looks like Burns won the first round. This second round's up in the air, so I'm surprised by the live line a little bit. I guess it could be a Thompson round just because Burns hasn't really been able to do much. But he's one takedown away from winning the round. Nice outside low kick again from Burns. Jumps in, right hand lands for Burns. Drops in for a double leg. Grabs the double leg. Pulls him down. Yeah, the live line, you know, all it takes is one takedown to really swing the round. Now it's Burns working in on a takedown here. Same thing where Thompson's trying to post on that right arm. Burns going to try to reach for that right arm, take that post away, but 10 seconds left here in the round. Some nice shots on the top there. Burns probably up 2 rounds if we're counting. So here, some replays here. Push kick there from Thompson. Right hand lands for Burns as Thompson circling on that outside there. Looked like he set it up there. Nice takedown coming forward on his knees. This is the second round here. This happened in the first round too. Both guys just punching in short. All right, round number 3. Gilbert Burns, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Burns outside low kick early. I think Gilbert Burns is up 2 rounds. Worst case, it's probably 1-1 into round number 3 here. We've seen the takedowns being the difference. Not much happening really on the feet there. Thompson with some kicks there. So yeah, some people have it 2-0 Burns. Some people have it 1-1 Thompson, or 1-1 each. 1-2 from Thompson doesn't land. Faking, level changing, faking. Both guys sort of trying to counter. Burns trying to get that. Oh, nice right hand there from Thompson. Burns okay with taking this high guard here, defending. But Wonderboy's shooting the head or attacking the head, not really looking for the body, which is the difference between Jack and Wonderboy. And then Gilbert Burns, I think, looking to time an entry for a takedown. Let's see here. We're going to fast forward through some of this. Staring contest here. Switch kick. Wheel kick there from Thompson lands. Gets through the guard there. Oh, Gilbert Burns throws a right hand back. Now expect him to level change. Yeah, there it is there. You can see, you know, in the... it was just... Wonderboy comes forward. He's landing here. You can see, you know, faking a level change there. He's trying to time the entry. As soon as Wonderboy comes forward, throws a jab a little bit. Burns is in on a leg. Trying to grab a hold of the body. Now he gets the back of Wonderboy standing up. Wonderboy going to turn into him. Gets 50-50 back up against the fence here. There's Megan Fox. Alright, so Burns controlling up against the fence. Let me see how he gets this takedown here. Yeah, there he goes. Nice trip there. Gets Thompson down into side control. Shoulder pressure here from Burns. Personal best. Takedowns landed 3. That's surprising. Gilbert Burns, he's only had 3 takedowns in a fight. That's his personal best. So side control, Burns really just controlling the posture here. Again, Wonderboy trying to use the cage to wall walk his way back up. Burns grabbing a hold of that right wrist. Keep Wonderboy up against the fence there. Dorino looking for some quick strikes there. Ground control time. Trying to take that post away. 30 seconds here on the neck. Now I guess the only question is wins that fight there. Now was Burns up 30-27 or is it 29-28 here? Wheel kick there. Alright. And so the takedowns were the big difference here from Burns, the control time. You know, it's sort of standard here for a Wonderboy match. So let's see. All three. 29-28. So it was 1-1 going into 3. All right, so Gilbert Burns wins a unanimous decision against Seaver Wonderboy Thompson. Worth noting that Thompson, the striker, Burns has the advantage on the ground, able to find and level change. Not necessarily really controlling and finding a crazy success on the ground, but he was attacking the takedown, getting the cage control time, getting top control time, that really being the difference here in this fight. This was back in the day, you know, a couple of years ago when the takedowns mattered a little bit more. So worth noting now in this day and age, you know, damage seems to be key. So keep that in mind here going forward with the Gilbert Burns side. But we do get a glimpse of how Gilbert Burns wants to fight, how he keeps the fight standing. Again, personal best 3 takedowns in this fight. So we're going to continue watching Gilbert Burns side. Get your best bet at the end of this. Obviously, take on Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 299. Again, my name is Art C. This is Fighting Stats. Thanks for watching. All right, guys. Well, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this type of content, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe. You'll get notified anytime we put out new content. Listen to this. We just hit a massive parlay for $29,000 at UFC 297. That is one UFC after 296 where we hit a parlay for $82,000. That's back-to-back parlays. We've made $110,000. And how do we do it? We use our exclusive fighting stats, not available anywhere else. Our exclusive fighting stats gives us information, gives us a big edge over the sportsbooks and tell us what's going to happen within the fights. We post all that information, our breakdowns, our best bets over at patreon.com/fightingstats. Don't miss out. Make sure you subscribe today. Again, my name is Art C. This is Fighting Stats. Thanks for watching.